I'm really proud that we are an international boarding school. It's what makes us unique. The family atmosphere, the servant hearts of these people that I work with, and families who support us. They will do anything and everything to get things done and to support these kids, to make them feel at home, especially our boarding students. We want to make them feel at home. It's a wonderful, supportive family environment.
We want the King's Academy to be, the most exciting place in the world to go to school. We want them to have fun. I think the most exciting thing about having the diversity we have at the King's Academy, we are training what we believe are going to be the future leaders of the nations. We want these students to not just stay here in the Knoxville area and make an impact, but we want them to literally go across the world, and we want them to be well trained and well equipped to be salt and light, to be leaders for the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Good evening, everyone in Asia, and also good morning, everyone here who join us from either Europe or here in America. My name is George Duomani. I'm a CEO and the founder of the agency College Recruit. We are a consulting service to help kids and family to pursue their dream here, both in education and sport, whether it would be in high school level, college level, or professional level. Um, Today, it's our second day of the high school fair where we invited many well-known boarding school here in US, in India, Philippines, Thailand, and Asia to join us and give information to you as a family so you can learn from themselves regard to what is the right fit for you if you decided to come to the boarding school route. And once again, my name is George, and I apologize for my partner, Kyle, who joined us yesterday, but today he will join us a little later. He, the CEO and the founder of the company called College Sport Pathway that based in Philippines. And he also been helping a lot of many family from Philippines for the past 5 years. So today, first start, we have a privilege to have the King Academy, a boarding school centrally located in Seymour, Tennessee, in USA. And TKA President, Dr. Walter Crook, joined us this morning, and also Coach Rico, who came to Thailand a few months ago before COVID hit, also joining us today. But I just have to let you know before we start, we have clients, many clients that joined the TKA already. They are one of the best friends and a good partner that many students trusted and their families trusted to send the kid to be there. So this morning, sir, good morning, Dr. Grubb.
Good morning, George. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you too, sir. Good morning, Coach Rico. Okay, so Coach Rico, you gotta turn on your microphone real quick, but let me turn on to Dr. Grubb first. Please, stage is yours. Thank you again for joining us this morning and this evening in Asia.
Well, thank you. I'm not sure exactly how you want the format to go, but I'd be glad to talk about the King's Academy and our appreciation for international students. As Mr. Rico could probably tell you, I may tend to talk too much. So let me try to speak specifically to the areas you would have me to talk about. I did spend 31 years in service at the King's Academy. I technically retired in 2018, but I have returned as the interim president and headmaster while the Board of Trustees seeks a new head of school. So I'm happy to be back among friends, happy to renew my relationship with Coach Rico, and happy to be engaged with our international community once again. I may tend to go off on a tangent and speak about my experiences and my relationships, but I want to focus my comments on specifically what may be of most interest to your clients and you. So if you would guide me in that process, I would appreciate that.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. So, you know, in some, right now we are in Zoom and also live on the Facebook in 30 pages. So we have many family that want to send a kid to be here, boarding school. And why would they send the kids to the King Academy? I think the foundation and the vision that you see for your academy since you're 31 years there would help build the foundation. And also, secondly, right now it's all about safety, about COVID. So what you have in place and the policy, that would be wonderful. And then Coach Rico can talk about the sport, you know, soccer, tennis, basketball, anything specifically for that.
Oh, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak about that. Our school is one of the oldest schools in the country. We are 140 years old, founded in 1880, and we have been on the same campus operating continuously for that period of time. We were a boarding school from the very beginning. So from 1880, we've had facilities for resident students. In 1935, we received our first international students. Those were two brothers who came from Cuba, and that was the beginning of a wonderful international experience for us. Prior to that time, students came from other states throughout the United States, mostly in the mountainous areas, the Appalachian Mountain areas of Virginia, North Carolina, and so forth, Kentucky, as well as Tennessee. But the international community began to expand when we, in the mid-1930s, began to receive students initially from Cuba. Since that time, we have had students from over 100 countries. Over 1,000 students, international students, have come from over 100 different nations. So we have, it has become, I would say, our most distinctive characteristic at our school. It's the international quality that enriches our school, enriches the lives of our students, our faculty and staff. And we hope that we are investing ourselves equally into the lives of the international students who have come. I believe we have had a student from every continent except Antarctica. So that speaks well for the diversity of students who've come our way. This year, of course, COVID-19 has had a major impact on our school as well as every other school around the world. It's been a difficult time getting some students back on campus because of travel restrictions. Nevertheless, we do this year have 15 nations represented in our student body. Pardon me, they represent several different continents and oh, pardon me.
Thank you.
Those students have been very loyal and come back to our campus, those who could. The others are performing their academic load online, doing their studies through an online program we call Flex. So we're trying to stay as current as possible, even with our students who are not able to be on campus at this time. On our campus, we are complying with all of the restrictions and guidelines of the Tennessee Department of Health and the Center for Disease Control. We have just, as of 2 weeks ago, by action of our Board of Trustees, declared ourselves to be what we call critical infrastructure or essential workers. Our faculty then are able to continue working with tighter restrictions in place. Those restrictions include social distancing of 3 to 6 feet apart, masks at all times in hallways and in common areas, and then of course monitoring symptoms very carefully throughout the day. When students arrive on campus, we're checking in with them to make sure everyone is safe and protected. We have had a few cases pop up in our school, as you might expect with a school of over 500 people on campus daily. Those cases have been dealt with very carefully, very promptly with isolation. And I'm happy to say that in our residential program, we have yet to have our first positive case of COVID-19. The cases that have popped up have been with some younger students in our elementary program, primarily who are day students from our community, but they have been isolated and quarantined carefully, and we've been able to protect most of our student body and faculty because of that response. Let me just say that we are eager to continue serving international students, especially from the countries that you serve. I've enjoyed since 2017 a really good relationship with Coach Rico. He's worked very closely with us to bring us some wonderful students. I believe maybe around 75 students have come through his influence over the years, and a number of those have successfully completed our program, graduated, and gone on to pursue their college careers very successfully. So that gives a little overview of our history and who we are. We are a distinctively Christian school. We teach classes from a biblical perspective, a biblical worldview, and we believe that adds a very significant character development aspect to what we offer to our students. So thank you for this wonderful privilege to speak to you all and to the folks who may be listening and watching online. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Dr. Grubb. And then we're happy to say we have both, we have client in both of your platform, the on-campus and also Flex. It's very wonderful educational experience for them and the family. Thanks again for starting that Flex program.
Thank you.
Okay, so just joining the line, my partner Kyle from Philippines, and this wonderful partnership that we had, so we can expand our reach to throughout Southeast Asia. So right now, our company operating on 15 different countries in 7 different sports. So I'm looking forward to continue and growing the partnership with you and the PKA Academy. Coach Rico, so right, let's talk about sports.
Sure.
So
can you guys hear me?
How's our client doing soccer? How is soccer
doing good?
COVID?
Yeah, PUM has arrived here in September, right? And do you know the COVID or soccer team? It is not here because mainly of our kids are from Brazil. However, because there are so many good partners close to the King's Academy, PUM is able to play for a club team in Knoxville, Tennessee. And he has been playing, he has been traveling, and he is already being seen by college coaches, you know, so I think has been a great experience for him, also for us.
Great, wonderful. Yeah, because I know many places they can't even touch or do any training yet. The school.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, that's, you know, there's a very good positive thing that the King's Academy and is able to offer to our clients who plays sports. There are so many good partners close by that, you know, it is easier and a good situation for our clients to be here, because there are so many club teams, there are so many college coaches, there are so many college close by that every single students that they are here, they play sports, they have the chance to do college tours, they have the chance to play tournaments, and they training, they practice the entire year from August to May. So they training around 10 months during the year. So I think PUM is very happy about it, and our coaches in here, they are very happy to have him. So looking forward to have more, students from Philippines, Thailand, Asia continent.
Okay, if you allude to Philippines, I think it's a good timing for you to cut in, Cal.
Hello?
Your microphone is on.
Okay. Yeah, no, hi, Coach.
Good
Sorry,
morning.
pleasure to meet you. I was caught in traffic, but anyways, I was as you've mentioned, as George has mentioned, I think now is a really great opportunity to connect with you from the Philippines because we are expanding heavily here in soccer. Soccer
That's
was
perfect.
not the most popular sport in the
Yeah.
Philippines, but in the past year, past 2, 3 years, it has been. And a lot of the players now, a lot of the kids from elementary to high school, they really want to take soccer seriously, and that's always a good thing, right? So hopefully we can get more kids from the Philippines at the at the King's Academy.
Yeah, sure. And I hear, soccer has been growing huge, huge. I came here back in 2004 to play college after playing, in a very good level in Brazil. So I played a little bit of professional in Brazil, and then I came in here to college. It was back in 2004. Nowadays was going to be impossible. But back in that time, I was able to do, this transition, and it was great. However, as Dr. Grubb mentioned, it was since it started in 2017 has been great for our kids because they are here. They are able to train. All right, they are able to understand how soccer works in here before they go to college. And because they have this, they being able to play, they being able to be seen by college coach, and the most important thing is the classroom. They are able to compete as with American kids who are here, who has been the system for, since 5, 6 years old. So it is great if we have the chance to have those students for 2 or 3 years. So they are being prepared in the classroom and also on the soccer field, and being able to be seen by a lot of college coaches during those times.
Perfect, perfect. Understood.
Good.
Okay, so well, Kyle also, Kyle and I, we have the similar background. We play for tennis for our national team, respectively. I'm from Thailand and he's from Philippines, and we both came here to college tennis. So could you tell us a little bit more about your tennis program and
Sure.
facility, and if
Sure.
the kids go to King Academy, how they can get improving and certainly the same pathway go to college?
Sure. I mean, I'll be very honest. Our tennis program is getting in a point right now, just like the soccer program. So they are training more, they are playing more, and the King's Academy is putting more time to prepare those kids on the tennis court. So right now we have students from Brazil that play tennis, and he's very, very happy. They play for the high school, and also they play some club tennis, just like the soccer kids. Starting now in 2021, the idea is to grow and make the tennis program just like the soccer program. So the time they play more, they call here college showcase, right? So they are going to be playing more tournaments so they can be seen by college coaches as well. And the program that I do for the soccer kids and the basketball and the volleyball, the college tour program, that they go to the college, they have the chance to talk to the coach, they have the chance to talk to the college people in there, so they can learn more about the majors, about how they can get in, how the process works. So I do this for the college kid, for the tennis kids, you know and the King's Academy is very fortunate to have a college counseling program. So every single is students that play sports and don't play sport, they have a college counselor, so they are able to direct everyone to the right college for them. So again, it comes, the preparation on and off the court, and I think the King's Academy, it is going to get a point to be able to prepare the tennis kids in a high level as well.
Good. That's good to know. I
How
know.
many tennis players do you currently have there?
We have for our high school, we have 12.
12. Perfect. Okay.
Yes, 12.
So it's good. At least it's more personalized, no, more
Yes,
individualized.
yes, yes. And again, it's just like soccer and other sports. I do have a swimming kid from Brazil. He's only eighth grade. He's not here yet because he cannot come right now, but he's coming in January. And he will have a that I call a private program for him. So next to the King's Academy, there is a college called Johnson University. They have just put a $25 million sports complex. It is only 10 minutes from the King's Academy. So he will be training there. There is a college coach coming from Tennessee. He's going to be coaching him. So it is the same for tennis. If there's someone who is very good and is trying to hit the higher level, I can personalize this program for this student coming from Brazil, from here, from anywhere.
Good, good. I think that's what a lot of the parents and the kids would like to hear. Having that specialized and individualized
Yeah,
attention is always good,
sure,
no?
sure. And not because I am here, but I've been working. There's a lot of boarding schools, that I have been sending kids since 2015. But the King's Academy has a situation that those students and family, they become the King's Academy family. Because, the King's Academy offer, I think they offer they offer more. They offer the supports. They care about every single one who is there. So they are able to hear and try to provide a special program for them.
That's good. That's very good to know.
Yeah, no, and beside that, Rico, I mean, we talk about soccer, we talk about tennis, but King Academy also very well known for the American football. Keep soccer, football is getting mixing up, and then basketball and volleyball, right? You got all the athletic team that you have the program for. We lost you. Microphone, Coach Lico.
While he is
Can
working on his
can you hear
microphone,
me?
may I comment? May I comment? I think you're back on, Claudio. Go ahead.
That is good. All right. Yes, the American, it is being a huge program for us since 2 or 3 years ago. They have been growing. They have been doing great. This year, I believe they have lost only a single game. So it's been great. They have so many good kids. There's 2 or 3 American football players. They have been looking to go to the highest level here as a college program. So that has been good. The volleyball, I do have a girl from Russia. She is here, and there is a volleyball club in town. They call K2. They are very, very good volleyball club team, and she is able to play for the high school from August to November, and then she plays for the club from November to June. So again, they play the sports the entire year, and she has been seen by a lot of college coaches as well. The basketball program, we have 7 students from Brazil, and I mean, they love it. The training is intense. The King's Academy offer the opportunity for those students to prepare themselves, because with Coach Lincoln Thomas, he is a fitness training there. So they have a program that, they can get stronger, they can get faster, they can compete with the American kids, which they're taller, they are stronger since since the early ages. So the King's Academy, I think, has been a good place for those kids to prepare themselves for the next level, which is playing college.
And all of, or a majority of your kids, regardless of the sport, they really focus on playing college sports, right? Or are there some kids who also aspire to be professionals in their sport?
Well, I think it is a dream, for them. As soon as they come in here, they have this dream to play the professional level. I mean, there's a path to get there, right? So as soon as they arrive, they start understand that they have to go from high school to college, and then to college they can move to the professional level. However, if they don't start working, they don't start doing the things at the high school level, again, that's a thing. As early as they get here, as early as they learn, as early as they can prepare themselves for their goal. In case in 6, 8 years they don't make the professional level, they have played in a very, very good level, which is the high school and college level, and they have a degree so they can move on, their life. So to me, that's the most important thing that they can get in here.
I agree. I completely agree, and I'm sure George also agrees
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
really need to finish college to get that degree. So no matter what happens, whether you play professional or
Yeah.
I don't know, you play or you get injured, you get burnt out. At least you have that degree to hold on to and eventually use
Yeah.
it. For
Sure.
more success after college.
Yeah. I believe Dr. Grubb, he would like to say something.
Well, thank you, Claudio. I just wanted to comment about two or three things. One is our facilities. We have, I think, excellent training facilities. We have a football field, American football field, soccer field. We have our new, relatively new Tibbetts building that accommodates volleyball and basketball. And then he mentioned Lincoln Thomas. He is a very respected strength and conditioning coach, and he works with all athletes. He works with all students to help them be the best that they can be in whatever sport they may be in, or just the most fit they can be physically, just for general life. But he really is excellent at taking students to the next level in their strength and conditioning. I've seen, I was away for a couple of years, and now that I'm back on campus, I see the dramatic results that have come from Coach Thomas's work with our students in strength and conditioning. So I applaud what he is doing, and I'm thrilled with the impact he's making in the lives of our students. We have constructed 4 new tennis courts, well lit, of course, to go to the 2 existing courts that we had. So our tennis facilities have greatly improved in the last 5 years. And I would add just a commentary about, I really love the more individualized sports such as tennis, and may I add golf. I don't know if anyone's mentioned golf at this point, but golf is an excellent sport for us. And we've had a good record in the state championship series here at the King's Academy in golf as well as tennis. So I love the team sports, love basketball, maybe as much as soccer, but I would not minimize the opportunities that are available, especially for college scholarships in tennis, and again, I would say golf. Swimming is not oddly, is not a state athletic association sport. So it has to be treated, as Mr. Rico said, as a private opportunity club sport. And there are facilities nearby our campus, as he mentioned, for the swimming development. But I just want to put a plug in for the more individualized sports such as tennis and possibly golf.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. No, thank you. And I play individual sport tennis, but my son play golf, so we all individual. So start getting to team sports, so reversing. But anyway, I've been to your campus and visiting a couple months ago. A great, wonderful campus, secure, very open and greenery. So I saw the golf course there on the way in, very close by to your campus. So that's wonderful. Okay, so
Hey, Joe.
last 2 minutes. Any word that
Uh,
would you like to advise or a comment for a prospective student coming in for next enrollment?
I mean, I'm sorry. It's just being. I just got here now the SAT from a student that plays tennis, and he has been at the King's Academy since the spring 2018. His score at SAT was was 1,550.
What?
So
Very good.
so
That's crazy.
I mean, it shows that how the King's Academy prepared them. It shows how the King's Academy care about them, and it shows that it can be a great place for anybody who has the desire to be here, who has the desire to learn, and who has the desire to succeed. So
That's
And
great.
may I
Congratulations.
add, Mr. Rico's already mentioned the word that pops up most frequently when we're talking to visitors to our campus, and that word is family. We believe that students develop best in a family atmosphere, and it's just what we hear from visitors who comment about the quality of the experience on our campus. They will often say, this seems like a family. That is what we wish to nurture and develop. And that is what we hope will provide the students the environment, the setting that they need to become the best that they can possibly be.
Great. That's wonderful. And it definitely feel a family. And I got to know almost everybody in your admission staff too. Thanks you again, Dr. Grubb, and thanks for Coach Rico for your time this morning. And looking forward to grow our partnership. And if you have more any question, anything like that from the family, we'll certainly forward to both of you. Thanks again.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.